Hi, I'm Clifton Warren, and welcome to the Top Producer Podcast, Staying in the Moment. On October 17th of 2018, Southwest Airlines Flight 1380 suffered engine failure. Captain Tammy Jo Schultz safely landed the plane in Philadelphia, and this was after a passenger was killed when she was partially sucked out of a damaged window. Captain Schultz, along with thousands of other pilots, continually practiced in simulators over and over again to be able to respond to events. They can act in the moment to safely land the aircraft. In selling, the same thing applies too. The best salespeople spend 99% of the time in preparation for that 1% time when they're in front of a client meeting, preparing a proposal. So your success is going to be 1% inspiration and 99% preparation. I have worked with, studied, been coached by some of the best in the business. And that's been their secret too. Some of these people have been called sales geniuses. But the real genius of their success is their ability to prepare. Ben Feldman is one such genius who I've studied extensively. He passed away in the 1980s. But in the 70s, he was listed in the Guinness Book of World Record as one of the greatest salespeople ever. In 1 year, he sold more life insurance than several other insurance companies combined. And how did he do that? His secret was preparation. He would take a policy, a whole life policy, which is about as boring as you can get, and he'd pull it apart, put it back together again. He would study it to create simple packages, because he said if the packages were simple, he could understood it, he could explain it to a prospective client. So he created packages for education to help families put the kids through school, for business people for key man coverage, and for families just to have general life coverage and protection. Preparation. I meet a lot of businesses, a lot of executives who have some great ideas for growing their business. But their ideas fail not because they're poor ideas, some of them are quite good. It's because of lack of preparation. They haven't put in the hard work, the sweat. And that sweat includes, reading, the research. It includes testing, sometimes falling down and failing to get the idea to work. That takes work, and many people abandon that. So your success in sales, whatever field you're in, whatever your niche market is, to reach the top, you need to spend that 99% of your time behind the scenes. See, that 1% in front of the client is that 1%. Don't waste it by trying to wing it. Instead, be prepared when you show up for the appointment, for the meeting, when you make the phone call. And you do that by reading the books, study. Read all the books you can, fiction, nonfiction, papers, the journals, the newsletters. You want to also get coaching, either from an outsider, from a peer, your boss, or anyone else that can help you coach to fine-tune your approach in all areas of selling. You want to conduct role plays. Practice your lines. Similar to an actor will practice their script over and over again so it comes out smooth and natural. You got to do this also behind the scenes so you're able to have a conversational discussion with clients and prospects. Attend workshops on a variety of different subjects. There's courses out there. You can study online, offline, at home. And finally, you want to also prepare by getting your scripts together. And when you prepare your scripts in language, you're not going to certainly read that in front of a client, but you want to internalize it so that everything that you do sounds natural. This is preparation, and that's the part that counts. See, to stand out, you got to prepare so that when you are in client meetings and you're asked the question, you're ready. When you're throwing a curveball of an objection, you're ready. When you're networking, someone asks you what you do, instead of just roll out a corny elevator speech, you're prepared, you're ready, and you're ready to advance that a conversation, hopefully to qualify someone. And when you're generally prospecting, because you're prepared, you know what opportunities look like. You know how to approach someone. You know how to gain their attention. All that comes out to preparation. So the rule is 99% preparation, 1% inspiration. If you get those ratios right, you'll be a top performer. And who knows, you might even be called a genius. I'm Clifton Warren. Thanks for listening.